This video made possible by Buy Mobile. Hey everyone, welcome back to Howtechs. Today we have an Oppo Reno and we're going to show you how to set up the fingerprint sensor. And this is actually pretty much the same for using the facial recognition. So let's just show you the one for the fingerprint sensor. So you want to go to the settings menu. It's basically this gear icon. Just move around and look for it if you don't see it on your home screen. Basically just touch that. And if you scroll down far enough, you can see fingerprint, face, and passcode. So it looks kind of like a fingerprint and a face, I guess. And so you can see there's different settings for lock screen activation, privacy passcode, etc. And then now we have fingerprint and face. So if you want to activate those guys, just go under there and you can add a fingerprint. And it gives you some warnings like take off the screen protector, don't do it out in the sunlight, don't switch fingers halfway through, etc. So don't sort of push lightly, not too hard. So you want to add a fingerprint. So we haven't even set a passcode for this. So because sometimes the fingerprint doesn't work, it falls back to requiring you to put in a passcode, so we have to put one in before we can even do the fingerprint. So let's just do something really simple. Oh, it's too easy. Yeah, let's use it anyway, okay. Because I'm gonna reset this phone in a minute anyway. So, okay, now you have to add a fingerprint. So basically, this has the fingerprint sensor inside the screen. And the interesting thing is it actually will light up when you touch it. So let's look. And you can see when I pull off, basically it does that. And so now you want to place your finger on the screen and then move it away when you feel a vibration. So I don't know if you guys can see. Let's try it that way. Yeah, you can see it lights up. It probably doesn't like that because I was off the screen. But anyway, so what it's actually doing is lighting up your fingerprint so that the internal camera can see it, I guess. And this works differently than, say, the Samsung S10, which uses an ultrasonic sensor rather than a camera. Okay, so now adjust your whole position. So basically they want to make sure that you've got like the edge of your fingers as well, in case your hand happens to be in a different orientation. So I'm going to move it around a little bit, try to get kind of the periphery of my fingerprints. And hopefully it'll work. I swear that's not what my fingerprint actually looks like. Okay, and it says we're done. So let's give this guy a try. Okay, so if we lock the screen now and we try to turn it on, so we can do the passcode or we can do the fingerprint. So let's give it a try. Oh, it worked pretty good actually, not too bad. Let's try it again. Let's try a different fingerprint. Oh, doesn't work. Doesn't like our finger. Let's try this one again. I'm going to try from the edge. Still worked. Okay, pretty good. I've heard that this is a little slow and it's not super accurate, but so far, wow, it's 100%. Let me try it on that top edge. Oh, it doesn't like that one. Let's try it a little bit more, and yeah. So, I mean, you have to try pretty hard, I think, to get it to not work. Let's just double check. Other thumb doesn't work. Edge, extreme edge doesn't work. That one, oh, we failed too many times. Now we have to put in our code. So it's good that it has that too. Okay, so that's basically, if you want to remove your fingerprint, you can go back down and go to fingerprint, face, and passcode. You can basically go to fingerprint, and of course they ask you to put in your passcode to confirm it's you. And now you can see you can add another fingerprint, or you can basically delete it, delete the fingerprint here. And then there were some other options as far as like controlling exactly what that does. Okay, so that's basically it for adding and deleting a fingerprint for the Oppo Reno. And as you can imagine, basically the selfie camera, facial recognition is pretty similar, as well as how to remove it. If you have any other questions or comments about the Oppo Reno, anything you want us to work on for future videos, definitely leave it in the comment section below, and check out our other videos for this phone and many others here on Howtechs. Thanks and bye. This video made possible by buymobile.com.au. Card is here on the bottom right, and there's also a very small notch here on the bottom right as well. You guys can see that. There's also